Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into some of the most iconic couples in the entertainment world. Love stories that have stood strong despite fame, challenges, and the test of time. Even in an industry filled with rumors and constant pressure, there are still genuine, lasting relationships that remind us true love is real, even under the brightest lights. From romances that began on set, to marriages that have thrived for decades, join us as we explore the Hollywood couples who continue to inspire admiration around the globe. Do you have a favorite celebrity couple? If yes, drop their names in the comments below. If not, just type, "Don't know yet, so I'll know." And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It really helps support the channel and gives me the motivation to create even more fun content. Thank you so much, and enjoy the video. In the early 1980s, Kurt Russell found himself at a turning point in his Hollywood journey. After rising to fame as a Disney child star in the 1960s, he reinvented his image with tougher, more dynamic roles. His breakout as Snake Plissken in Escape from New York, 1981, made him a cult action hero in the sci-fi world, while The Thing, 1982, showcased his depth as a dramatic actor. Over the next decade, he headlined major hits like Backdraft, 1991, and Tombstone, 1993, solidifying his status as one of Hollywood's most versatile and enduring stars. At the same time, Goldie Hawn was at the peak of her stardom. After breaking out on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In in 1968, she won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for Cactus Flower the very next year. Through the 1970s and into the early 1980s, she dominated the box office with hits like Shampoo, 1975, Foul Play, 1978, and Private Benjamin, 1980, which earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Actress. With her trademark blend of humor, warmth, and effortless charm, Hawn became one of the most beloved stars of her generation. And when it comes to Kurt and Goldie, their story has always been as much about timing as it is about love. Kurt and Goldie first crossed paths in 1966 on the Disney set of the one and only Genuine Original Family Band, when he was just 15 and she was beginning her career at 21. Nothing came of it at the time, but fate reunited them years later on the set of Swing Shift in 1983. This time, sparks flew instantly, and their connection has endured for more than 4 decades. They've even teamed up on screen in projects like Overboard, 1987, and, decades later, in the Christmas Chronicles films, 2018 to 2020. Together, they've built one of Hollywood's most admired families, grounded in love, loyalty, and lasting partnership. Tom Selleck rose to fame in the 1980s as Thomas Magnum on the hit series Magnum P.I., 1980 to 1988. With his Hawaiian shirts, Ferrari, and trademark mustache, he became the ultimate American TV hero of the decade. The role earned him both an Emmy and a Golden Globe, cementing his place in television history. Selleck also broke into film with 3 Men and a Baby, 1987. The year's highest-grossing movie in the United States. Throughout it all, his career became defined by undeniable charisma and an effortless, charming style. Gilly Mack was pursuing a stage career in London, starring in Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical Cats. Tom was drawn to her stage energy and warmth during a performance in 1983. After the performance, he reached out to Gilly and they began a long-term relationship. Their love grew from sincerity and simplicity, very different from the glamorous life of Hollywood. The relationship became a solid foundation for both of them. They married in a private ceremony on August 7, 1987, in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. Unlike many Hollywood couples, they chose a quiet wedding, valuing privacy over publicity. A year later, they welcomed their daughter, Hannah, and made the decision to raise her far from the spotlight. The family settled on a ranch in Ventura County, California, where horses and avocado groves became part of their daily life. This simple lifestyle kept them grounded and away from the constant rush of the entertainment industry. For Tom Selleck, family has always come first. At the height of his career, he even stepped back from Magnum PI to spend more time at home. Life on the ranch gave their daughter a peaceful upbringing, far removed from the Hollywood spotlight. Meanwhile, Tom's career thrived with memorable roles in Quigley Down Under, Friends, and the long-running series Blue Bloods. Through it all, Jilly's steady presence provided the balance between fame and personal happiness. Martin Sheen is one of America's most versatile and powerful actors. His career began on stage and television, but it was his role as Captain Willard in Francis Ford Coppola's Apocalypse Now, 1979, that secured his place in film history. Despite suffering a near-fatal heart attack during production, his performance won critical acclaim and defined him as a fearless artist. His wife, Janet Sheen, born Janet Templeton, chose a quieter path in the arts. Trained in both acting and visual art, she took on small roles but devoted herself primarily to family life, supporting Martin's career while raising their children. Janet's steady guidance gave Martin the stability he needed as he navigated personal struggles and the pressures of his profession. Their love story began in New York in the early 1960s, when they met at the National Theatre Institute. On December 23, 1961, they were married, beginning a union that has lasted for more than 60 years. As Martin chased new acting opportunities, Janet remained his closest confidant, offering both career advice and moral support every step of the way. Their family grew to include 4 children: Emilio, Ramon, Charlie, and Renee, all of whom followed their parents into acting. Emilio Estevez emerged as a leader of the 1980s Brat Pack with films like The Breakfast Club and St. Elmo's Fire, while Charlie Sheen gained fame in Platoon and later became a household name on television. Through it all, Janet's influence stressed discipline and resilience, even as the family navigated the pressures of Hollywood and public life. Beyond acting, Martin devoted himself to non-violent activism, having been arrested more than 60 times while protesting for civil rights, peace, and social justice. Janet often stood by his side, and together they built a marriage rooted not only in love, but also in shared values, faith, and a commitment to serving their community. Alan Alda rose to prominence in the 1970s as one of television's most beloved actors. His portrayal of Lieutenant Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce on MASH, 1972 to 1983, earned him 6 Emmy Awards and international acclaim. Blending sharp wit with genuine humanity, he became a defining icon of television comedy. Alda later broadened his talents to writing and directing, shaping episodes that explored meaningful social and moral themes. Meanwhile, Arlene Alda built her own distinguished career outside her husband's spotlight. A gifted clarinetist, she performed with the Houston Symphony before transitioning to a successful career as a writer and photographer. Over the years, Arlene has published more than a dozen children's books and nonfiction works, showcasing her wide-ranging creativity and commitment to her own artistic path. Alan and Arlene's love story began long before his national fame. They married on March 15, 1957, and their marriage has endured for nearly 7 decades. Meeting as young artists in New York, they built a relationship founded on mutual respect and a shared curiosity about life. Alan has often credited Arlene with keeping him grounded as he navigated fame and the demands of television. Do you think love in showbiz can truly last? If you believe it can, type 2 in the comments, and if you think it's difficult to maintain, type 5. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. It really means a lot. Thank you so much, and enjoy the video. Together, they raised 3 daughters, Eve, Elizabeth, and Beatrice, while balancing demanding careers with family life. Even though Alan was often away for work, family always came first, and Arlene's devotion kept their home strong. Alan has often said that his greatest role was not on screen, but as a husband and father. Their daughters went on to pursue paths in law, writing, and acting, a reflection of the creative and intellectual influence of their parents. Beyond acting, Alan expanded his reach by hosting Scientific American Frontiers for more than a decade, bringing science to a wide audience. At the same time, Arlene continued publishing books and exhibiting her photography in galleries. Through it all, their individual successes never overshadowed their marriage, which has long been admired for its honesty, resilience, and strength. Ozzy Osbourne rose to fame as the explosive frontman of Black Sabbath, becoming a heavy metal legend. With groundbreaking albums like Paranoid, 1970, and Master of Reality, 1971, he helped pioneer the dark, heavy sound that defined the genre. After parting ways with the band in 1979, he launched a wildly successful solo career with albums such as Blizzard of Oz, 1980, and Diary of a Madman, 1981. Selling millions of copies worldwide, these records solidified his title as the music industry's Prince of Darkness. Despite lifelong battles with addiction, Osbourne remains one of the most influential and enduring icons in rock history. Sharon Osbourne was a powerful force in her own right, though much of her work took place behind the scenes. The daughter of music manager Don Arden, she grew up immersed in the music world and stepped in to manage Ozzy's career in 1979, guiding him through some of his most difficult years. With sharp instincts and a decisive approach, Sharon handled contracts, organized tours, and kept his solo career moving forward despite his personal struggles. Her leadership was pivotal in shaping Ozzy's transformation from a troubled star into a global rock icon. What began as a business partnership soon grew into a deep and lasting love. Ozzy and Sharon married on July 4, 1982, in Maui, Hawaii. Their marriage faced no shortage of challenges, from Ozzy's struggles with addiction to highly publicized scandals, yet Sharon's determination and Ozzy's devotion carried them through. Together they raised 3 children, Amy, Kelly, and Jack, with Jack and the rest of the family finding worldwide fame on the reality series The Osbournes, 2002-2005. The reality series. The Osbournes offered audiences an intimate, if often chaotic, look inside the family's everyday life. It quickly became one of MTV's most-watched programs, earning an Emmy in 2002 and turning the Osbournes into household names. While the show revealed the dysfunction and challenges within their home, it also highlighted their loyalty to one another and their sharp sense of humor, which endeared them to millions of viewers. Sharon Osbourne also built a successful media career of her own, serving as a judge on The X Factor UK and America's Got Talent. At the same time, Ozzy carried on with his music, releasing numerous albums, touring worldwide, winning a Grammy in 1994, and being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Black Sabbath in 2006. Together, they've faced serious health challenges, including Ozzy's Parkinson's diagnosis in 2020, But through it all, they've met every obstacle with courage, resilience, and an unshakable bond. Ted Danson won over audiences in the 1980s with his role as bartender Sam Malone on the hit sitcom Cheers, 1982 to 1993. The series became one of television's most successful, earning 28 Emmy Awards and turning Danson into a household name across America. Beyond comedy, he showcased his dramatic range in films like Three Men and a Baby, 1987, and later took on acclaimed roles in HBO's Curb Your Enthusiasm and NBC's The Good Place, 2016 to 2020, the latter earning him multiple Emmy nominations. Mary Steenburgen made her film debut with a breakthrough performance in Melvin and Howard, 1980, which earned her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. She went on to star in memorable films such as Ragtime, 1981, Parenthood, 1989, and Back to the Future Part 3, 1990, showcasing her talent in both drama and comedy. Later, she charmed a new generation of audiences with standout roles in Elf, 2003, and Step Brothers, 2008, while continuing to appear consistently in film and television. Her love story with Ted Danson began on the set of Pontiac Moon in 1993. Having both gone through failed marriages, they approached their relationship with caution. Their connection quickly deepened, and on October 7, 1995, they were married, beginning a lasting partnership that balanced two thriving careers with a strong commitment to family. Their marriage has long been admired for the warmth, humor, and genuine affection they openly share. Together, they built a blended family of 4 children, Steenburgen's daughter Lily and son Charlie, alongside Danson's daughters Kate and Alexis. Despite demanding schedules, they've managed to raise their family while staying active in charitable efforts, particularly those supporting environmental causes and arts education. Their shared values have carried their relationship far beyond the spotlight. Over the decades, Danson and Steenburgen have remained each other's strongest supporters. She has stood by him as he embraced new roles in television, while he has encouraged her both in acting and in her songwriting career. Their ability to celebrate one another's achievements while facing challenges side by side has cemented their marriage as one of Hollywood's most respected and enduring love stories. Emilio. Estefan rose to become one of the most influential music producers of his generation. As the driving force behind the Miami Sound Machine, he helped introduce Latin music to mainstream American audiences in the late 1970s and 1980s. His sharp production skills and business insight guided countless artists to success, while his vision of blending cultures positioned him as a true pioneer of the Latin pop movement. Gloria Estefan became the defining voice of the Latin pop movement. With her powerful vocals, she led the Miami Sound Machine to worldwide fame with hits like Conga, 1985, and Rhythm Is Gonna Get You, 1987. Her solo career soared with the album Cuts Both Ways, 1989, cementing her place as one of the best-selling Latin female artists in history. Over the years, she earned 3 Grammy Awards and received the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2015. Her resilience after a devastating 1990 bus accident that broke her spine made her story even more inspiring. Gloria and Emilio's love story began in the mid-1970s when she first joined the Miami Sound Machine. Emilio immediately recognized Gloria's extraordinary talent, and their musical partnership soon blossomed into romance. They married on September 2, 1978, building not only a lasting marriage but also one of the most successful creative collaborations in music. Together, they helped define the sound of an era, blending Cuban heritage with American pop influences. Family has always remained at the heart of their journey. They welcomed their son Nayib in 1980 and daughter Emily in 1994. And despite the demands of constant touring and recording, both Emilio and Gloria made raising their children in a nurturing, loving home their top priority. Their daughter Emily has carried on the family's artistic legacy by pursuing her own career in music. Beyond the stage, Emilio and Gloria have built a reputation as entrepreneurs and philanthropists. Through Estefan Enterprises, they launched a successful chain of restaurants and hotels in Miami, while also championing Latino representation and supporting a wide range of charitable causes. Their influence reaches far beyond entertainment, shaping both the cultural identity and economic opportunities of their community. Ron Howard grew up before American audiences as a beloved child actor. He first captured hearts as Opie Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show, 1960-1968, and later as Richie Cunningham on Happy Days, 1974 to 1980. His early television success laid the foundation for a legendary directing career. He went on to helm acclaimed films such as Splash, 1984, Apollo 13, 1995, and A Beautiful Mind, 2001. The latter earned the Academy Award for Best Picture and won Howard the Oscar for Best Director. Widely regarded as one of Hollywood's most versatile filmmakers, he has moved seamlessly between comedy and drama. Cheryl Howard has always followed her own creative path. She appeared in small roles and made cameos in several of Ron's films, including Splash and A Beautiful Mind. Later, she established herself as a novelist with works like In the Face of Gin, 2005, which blended adventure with rich cultural detail. Her dedication to storytelling reflects her independent artistic spirit. Ron and Cheryl's love story began when they were teenagers at John Burroughs High School in Burbank, California. Their very first date was on November 1st, 1970. Five years later, on June 7, 1975, Ron and Cheryl were married. Unlike many Hollywood couples, their relationship grew quietly, built on mutual commitment and unwavering support from the very beginning. Family has always been at the center of their lives, with 4 children: Bryce Dallas, Jocelyn, Paige, and Reed. Bryce Dallas. Howard went on to follow in her father's footsteps, becoming a successful actress and director, starring in blockbuster films like Jurassic World, 2015. Throughout it all, Cheryl provided steadiness and balance, guiding the family through the pressures of fame with grace and calm. Despite Ron's many accolades and career milestones, he has always credited Cheryl with being the anchor of their marriage. Her constant encouragement and shared values have allowed him to balance artistic ambition with personal happiness. In interviews, Ron has often stressed that their relationship has been rooted in communication and trust from the very beginning. That foundation has given them the strength to sustain their love and commitment for nearly 5 decades, even within the challenges of the entertainment industry.